Hi, this is Keith, and I wanted to answer a couple quick questions. One of those being gapless top ring or gapless second ring. Well, to answer that, I've got to touch on a quick history of Total Seal. The gapless ring started in 1967. The design came from a rotary engine design that Joe Moriarty Sr. had developed in the 60s. We started originally doing these in Volkswagens, and the original gapless ring was in the top ring groove. Well, as the company grew through the 70s, the gapless ring started to move into higher and higher horsepower applications, more heat, more temperature, and a phenomenon started happening. The ring started to break, and really didn't know why the ring was breaking. So it was simply moved into the second ring groove. That would have been 79, 80, right around that area. It was moved into the second ring line, and it stayed there until the late 90s. We started experimenting with the gapless top ring again at that time, late 90s, to figure out why the ring was breaking. Was it a material issue? What was it? Well, we quickly learned it was end gap. The gapless top ring requires a bigger end gap than what was initially thought. So after quite extensive testing, we figured out what types of gaps it needed in normally aspirated applications, blowers, turbo, nitrous, and that eliminated the issue of the ring breaking. So we now offer both rings, gapless top or gapless second. The significant difference between the two is in a normally aspirated engine. The closer you can move the gapless ring towards the intake valve or towards the combustion chamber, the more effective it is on the intake stroke. It fills the cylinder better. Gravity can only do so much. We optimize cylinder heads, camshaft, carburetors, manifold. We do all this work, but yet it's all relying in a normally aspirated engine on the ring seal on the intake stroke to pull all that into the cylinder. So the better I can maximize that ring seal on the intake stroke, the more I'm going to fill that cylinder, hence the gapless top ring. By simply eliminating that end gap, we create more draw on the intake side, fill the cylinder better, pull more air, more fuel. Simply, that's going to make more power. Now, in a blower engine, turbo engine, supercharged, forced induction piece, well, we're using that centrifugal or belt style blower turbocharger to push the air and the fuel into the cylinder. So gapless top or gapless second, either one's going to do a fantastic job. It's going to stop the pressure from getting past the rings. It's going to eliminate the blow-by, keep the heat out of the pan, keep it out of the oil. So either one of those does a very, very good job. And that's not to take away anything from the gapless second ring in a normally aspirated engine either. They do an effective job. Absolutely excellent. The gapless top ring simply draws harder on the intake stroke. So it kind of all depends on what you're after. But in my choice, in my opinion, the gapless top ring is the most effective in a naturally aspirated engine. So anytime you're trying to wring it all out, get every last ounce, gapless top ring all the way. But both are excellent. Both do a great job of eliminating that blow-by, eliminating the heat in the pan, the contamination in the oil pan. If you're ever not sure about which one, give us a call at our toll-free line 800-874-2753 or visit us on our website totalseal.com. Thanks again.